Welcome back to my channel, and I'm not alone here. Hi. Maybe I should move a little bit, yeah, because we have someone else to welcome you here too. Today I would like to speak quickly about one important topic because I think that I receive quite a lot of whining from men. That's interesting, yeah, like from submissive men. Oh, women don't like me because I'm submissive. I already have another video, yeah, like if actually women don't like you because you're submissive. But here I would like to add that women don't really care about these definitions that you use. It's your relationships with other men, okay? These are male hierarchies, and again, I'm not against hierarchies, yeah, because hierarchies are important. I'm not trying to dismantle them completely, but you should know that this is how men see each other. Women, like let's say sane women, they don't pay attention at your title, how other men call you. If other men call you alpha or beta or omega, it doesn't really matter. So if you call yourself a sub or a dom, obviously, yeah, like submissive behavior, if you say that you're a sub, for most women is going to be associated with perversions, with some sort of weaknesses that are also inability to lead. And often these women would be right in their assumptions because this is how most submissive men are presented. This is what I'm trying to change. That's why I created my Telegram channel, yeah, where I guide submissive men to the path of devotion. So when you ask such a question, like, how do I find a dominant woman? How do I find a woman who accepts me as a sub? Remember that for most women, it doesn't really matter what you identify as. Obviously, it has words have meanings, yeah, words have positive and negative connotations, but this is not the main thing. Like, you're not a jar of jam, you know, with some certain label, strawberry, blueberry. This is what you are trying to do often, yeah, like put a label on your forehead: sub, doormat, loser. Okay, obviously no one wants an actual loser in real life. Surprise! Because when you complain about women who just want money from men, yeah, oh, I can't participate in anything, I can't build a relationship without money. Just imagine that, well, the type of women you pay attention at, yeah, like all these beautiful dominant women online, or if you see some women who you like in real life, probably you pay attention at women who spend like $1, $2, and more $1,000 per month for their appearance, right? So you pay attention at women, oh, of course, who are naturally beautiful. Okay, nowadays it's easily changed. And even if you are naturally beautiful, you have to keep it up, you know? Skincare, hair care, clothes, makeup, nails. So if you like women who wear nice shoes, be prepared to spend money on these shoes if you want a relationship with this woman. If you like really cute toes with fresh pedicure, just Google the cost of good pedicure. That's the thing, when you blame women and wanting money, and I guarantee that women who want actual relationships, yeah, whether it's a romantic relationship or if it's a long-term dom-sub connection, they don't want just money. But money is still essential. You need to be ambitious. You need to show her that you can provide. And I'm not telling you that you're supposed to find some kind of gold digger who doesn't appreciate what you're doing for her. Obviously, boundaries are important, as well as when you do other things, yeah, which are not money related. Still, you also have to get something from it, because it's a give and take situation. Yeah, you give, she takes. Okay, I'm joking, but kind of. You still have to be satisfied. Yeah, your needs also have to be satisfied, because a relationship, any kind of relationship, is when the needs of both people are satisfied. So getting back to the money topic, yeah, when you pay attention to the type of women who spend a lot of money on themselves, yeah, to look good, just remind yourself that anytime you can find a homeless girl, like a poor girl with no teeth or bad teeth, okay, like with dirt under her nails, well, it's not a sign of poverty. Yeah, it can be a sign of anything. Maybe she just likes gardening. It doesn't matter. But you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, a girl who doesn't have much money, who doesn't have much style. Why don't you worship a woman with greasy hair? Obviously, any woman can be in different conditions, yeah, and she still can stay beautiful. But what about those women who are like this on a daily basis? Why don't you worship them? Why don't you come to them and say, you're the queen? And I'm not trying to say anything bad about this type of women. That's like, everything is a choice. Whatever you do is up to you. And for some women, these attributes, they don't matter. But usually men who complain that women only need money, yeah, especially dominant women, are the ones who are attracted to the type of women who spend a lot of money on themselves. But let me tell you something, women can get their own money. And often, it's not even about the money. It's about reliability. It's about your desire to please her. Or how can I do it without money? I don't know how. You tell me how. Just stop whining. I've seen a lot of dominant women who can't find a partner, and they are high earners. They earn more than the majority of men around them, and they still can't find a submissive partner, even if they don't want this submissive partner to provide. And that's because men who identify as submissive are often actual losers in life, and no one wants a loser. No one wants to work for both. Another thing that women want, yeah, besides being provided for, and again, provided for, yeah, this like provision, it's not that she gets dependent on you. You can actually earn less than her and still have the provider's mindset. I would rather choose a man who makes less than me, but has this mindset, yeah, whenever we go out, we eat, yeah, he always pays. Money is just a tool, and obviously different people can afford different things. So imagine that it's, well, the way of showing care to a woman. Oh, that's just so easy for rich men. They just throw money and it means nothing to them. We can feel it, you know? Women are not dumb. Like, we are not sheep, we are not little girls. We understand what it means. We can see whether it's like nothing for him or if he truly cares. You won't believe that, but women can identify that. Another thing that women want is a man who protects. No, we don't want a man who would run away and would hide behind our skirt if something happens. Once I asked this question on Twitter, yeah, I asked submissive men, what would you do in this type of situation? And there were some men who said that I would hide behind her because female supremacy, femdom, and some sort of equality, she can protect herself. Like, are you out of your mind? I also like some kind of scenarios when some nerd is bullied in high school and then he finds a girlfriend who is a little bit older than him, and she comes to school and bullies like all these guys. Yeah, okay, in this type of situation, she would be someone who protects him, right? But again, that's all circumstantial. Believe me, if you are with a woman and if you don't act like her knight, her protector, if something happens, yeah, if someone gets aggressive And if you hide behind her back or run away, you will lose her respect forever. I understand with all these tendencies like of feminism and equality, I'm telling you, 99% of women would be repulsed by this behavior and 1% would have dementia or something like that. Another thing that's important for women is the skill to differentiate between two types of problems, yeah? Two types of complaints. Let's call it complaints, yeah? When a woman starts telling you something, yeah, about some issue, and you want to give her a piece of advice, just stop there, stop yourself. Probably she's speaking about something you haven't experienced, because men and women still live in different realities. Just if she asks you specifically, yeah, what would you do in this sort of situation, and even if like an openly dominant woman, it's normal to ask a man, you know, what would you do? Or if you think, oh, like I've been in this very similar situation, you can tell her this is what I experienced and this is what I did, without telling her directly what to do. I understand what's behind it. That's the desire to fix it, but you should also realize that giving advice means putting yourself in a higher position. Okay, I know better. And sometimes that's valid. Sometimes you do know better. But what if you don't? Okay, just know what's actually happening right now in this situation when you are given advice. So you put yourself higher, and also you get the feeling of satisfaction that you did something, as if you helped, but you didn't. Yet you are satisfied, because men are satisfied when they are able to do tasks for women. Okay, if it's a submissive man, yeah, he would be obviously satisfied. If it's a dominant man, he wouldn't enjoy being told what to do, but he would still love pleasuring a woman with her actions, with his actions, and receiving gratitude for it. That's like all types of scenarios, yeah, whatever you take. Men, masculine men, thrive when they do something and when they're able to fulfill the task, yeah, to satisfy her needs and to be seen for that. No one wants to be used unless it's a play. Everyone wants to feel gratitude. Yeah, everyone wants to feel appreciated for what they do. So that's a tip for women. Always show your gratitude, your appreciation and your praise. If it's an openly submissive man, you can say, good boy, stroke his hair. If it's a dominant man, just say, thank you. I'm really grateful for what you're doing for me. So as a man, when you concentrate on the actions towards this woman, there is another thing that's very attractive for women, is when you show your fear of being used. That's like an immediate sign of lack of confidence. It can be every little thing. Like recently, a guy approached me in the street and he was on a big motorcycle, and I started asking questions about this motorcycle. He's like, are you talking to me only because of my motorcycle? And that's like, even this little phrase, you know, it shows how much you are insecure. The type of man who showed like the most amount of confidence and who actually got my attention, attraction, those who did something for me and then they would disappear. Kind of, you know, they wouldn't try to put any pressure on me. They would be like, oh, okay, like here is this thing for you. Here is like, they would bring something to me, you know, something I needed. And they're like, oh, I'm actually like so busy, sorry, like let's talk later. And then I would be like, oh, like no one tries to get anything from me. That was long ago, yeah, when I realized that that's actually really sexy, because that's confidence. You do something and you don't expect anything in return. And obviously, I'm not talking about being used for real. Yeah, being used as a play, and that can be a nice play, but if you're used for real, if you sense that you're not appreciated, yeah, you don't receive anything from it, you're, well, it's getting to the point of financial abuse. Obviously, you have to address that, and if it doesn't work, leave this relationship. So again, labels do not matter. It's all about what you do. Because every woman likes to be treated as a queen. And it doesn't really matter what you identify as a king, as a slave, as a knight. She likes to be treated as a queen. Okay, that's it for today.